Welcome back to Julie's Wreath Boutique. So let's make something for fall and then you can change it for Christmas too. I got this adorable red farmhouse truck from the Wreath shop and I will have a link in the description box below, but you could get a silver one, a green one, I think even a blue one, but I'm going to show you how you can take one truck and use it for fall and then what to do for Christmas. So let's get started. Okay, so you saw the beginning, you know how this is going to turn out, but you know me, I make it once and we'll figure out how it turns out at the end. Okay, but listen, I got this truck. It's a metal truck. It's 16 inches, I believe. Yep. And I got it from the Wreath shop, and I will have a link for this truck. They have silver ones. I want to say they have even green ones and maybe blue ones as well. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to check the website, but you can get these trucks. Now, let's talk about how versatile we can make this. If you love the farmhouse truck, make this for each season, and you just take out your stuff that you have in the back of the pickup here, and you do the next season. So today we're going to learn how to do it for fall and for Christmas because it's October 2021. So this is what we're going to do. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to take our truck and we are going to put what we need in the truck to stick all of our stuff in. Okay, this is going to be a really simple project. Now listen, if you say, Julia, I can't do that, that's okay. You could just get little pumpkins and literally just fill the back of this truck up, and it would be super duper cute. Okay, so you could make it that easy. And for Christmas, you could just get little Christmas trees at the Dollar Tree and just kind of load them up in the back. It would be super cute. But we're going to take it a step further. I got one of the blocks from Dollar Tree. As you can see, I kind of cut off just maybe like a ½ an inch from it because I didn't want it coming over the top of the rim here. So what's nice about this is I don't really think that I need to even glue that down inside my truck. So then that way it leaves this truck, it'll not have any glue on it. It's not going to change it. And honestly, what you could do is you could just lift this up out of your truck and then place the one that you make for Christmas right back into it. But I think I only have one of these blocks, so I have to use this for both of my projects. So we're going to use this bow. We're going to put this bow in the truck, and I'm going to show you how to make this bow when I do the Christmas version, okay? So stay with me. So the first thing I want to do is I needed some stuff to go in this little guy, and I thought I'm going to go upstairs to my Christmas decor, or to my fall decor, I should say, and I'm going to steal stuff from what I've already decorated my home in because I pretty much used everything. So I have some of these little foam pumpkins. I want to say these either came from Hobby Lobby or Joann's. I'm not sure which. I can't remember at the moment because I got quite a bit. But all we're going to do is we are going to take wire, and I'm going to take a 26, I think it's called 26. No, these are 22 gauge wires. And I'm going to just take them because these are going to be a little bit stiffer than like a 26. So I'm just going to cut these in like thirds. And so for this one, it will just go right in pretty easily. Of course, it's going to, nope, it went in. It'll prove me wrong when I show you. So then we're ready to put that in, okay? So we've got one there. But for these little guys, I needed to get out something a little sharper. So I got out my little really sharp scissors that I love so much. And those are in my Amazon shop. And I'm going to take a little dab of glue here and grab one of these. And then I'm going to put my wire in, and I'm going to let that dry. So then we have our own little homemade picks for our little truck. And I find that the bags of these, which is what I found like at the craft store, is a little bit cheaper than maybe spending like $3 or $4 on a pick that only has maybe 3 of the pumpkins. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill these up and we're going to start getting that together. Okay, so we're going to start with our bow, and I put a stronger piece of wire on it just so that it can stick into our foam. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of twist that wire. Got a little string there, and just to make like a stronger point for our you know, the wire to go down into that foam, because it needs to be a pretty strong wire. So I'm going to do this a little bit more, and then we're going to cut it off, okay? There we go. So now what we're going to do, so since this will probably be this side that we're going to show, I'm going to kind of work showing it this way. So we're just going to put in our bow first. That's going to be the starting point. I'm going to keep putting it down if I need to add, I don't know, we might need to add a little bit of glue in there. I'm almost thinking you could use a Velcro at the bottom. You know, that might be a good idea as well. So let's just leave it like it is for now. If we need to add glue, we can do that. But I really love how that already looks. Okay, so we put in our bow. That's the first thing you're going to do. Then you're going to go through here and say, okay, what do I like the best? I'm not even sure what these are called. I want to call this wheat. So tell me in the comments if that's what I'm looking at. Is this wheat? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 pieces out of 1 stem here. So I cut that. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut right down in here, and I'm going to cut a couple of these like this so that I can get 2 different picks from one of these stems. Okay, so let's keep those together. All right, so we're going to start with that much. If we need more, we'll add more. So I'm just going to go through here, and again, I'm not going to add any glue. I'm just going to see how it goes. If you want to add glue into your foam, go right ahead. I'm just going to push it in there. So we want things going out the back end of the truck here. And you know what? I'm going to kind of push them down into the side there as well. This guy, I kind of feel like he's a little too, let's just pull him off. He's a little too, there we go. And then you're just going to add whatever you want to add, okay? All right, so the next thing I want to add, let's see, I have these really pretty leaves. I'm going to just cut those, and we're going to add a couple of sections of these. I don't think we're going to need too many of these, but that's what's nice about this. You can just keep adding and making it fuller. Maybe you added too much. Maybe you didn't add enough, but just have fun with it. That's what I want you to do. I want you to have fun with it and make sure to make that bow stay the focal point there, okay? So I've got some more leaves here. I think that will look good with our little guy here. I love, isn't he loud? He's a little loud. So let's do this. I can get 2 here. And these are just picks I got at Hobby Lobby. You can get any of these kind of supplies from the Wreath shop as well. But this is what I had on hand, so I'm going to use it. Okay, let's put you down there. It's already, let me show you guys. It's already coming along here. Isn't that pretty? I think that's so pretty. So let me look at it. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to move this guy and pull this down, and I'm going to kind of move him down further in too. There we go. There we go. I like that better. Yes. Okay, so let's start adding our pumpkins. All right, so let's do the big ones first. Add one here. The wire I used on that one wasn't quite as strong as some other wires, so just, it does make a difference. Like that was a much stronger wire. So let's make sure our bow is still sticking out here. Okay. I might move him a little bit in because we want to see that the back tire there. So this is all you're going to do. You're just going to play with it. You're going to put in all the different pumpkins and leaves that you want to use. What I do like about the wires, you can kind of bend it back and put those pumpkins where you want them. Let's put this one. I think that's adorable. I really do. I love it. I love this ribbon. And if you want to add more pumpkins or less pumpkins, it's really up to you. So that's all the pumpkins I made. I have some more if I want to add some. And then, let's see here. You're just gonna kind of look at it and say, do we need some more? I like those little pumpkins. Let's add a few more of our wheat. That's what I'm at least calling it. We're gonna call it wheat. So let me add a few more of these. And again, this is one of those projects that are so easy to do. You know, there's just, you don't have to be a floral designer to make beautiful things, guys. And look at that. Do you see that? That is because I used a let's use a stronger wire. Let me find a better wire for that. All right, so we just added a better wire to that, and we're gonna put him in there. There we go. And then, again, let's keep our bow looking sharp here. Well, I think he turned out super cute, and this is such an easy project. You should definitely give it a try. If you wanted to leave one of the loops out, you could do that, but on the bow, but I kind of like how it looks. So let's make the Christmas version now. Well, guess what? I found another foam. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take out your, oops, there was one that wasn't in there, but you're just gonna take it out and you're gonna set it to the side. That one just fell out, so we're just gonna stick him right back in there. There we go. But anyways, that's how easy it can be, and you can just take it out and then put in your Christmas decor, put in your 4th of July, because I think this would be super cute with the 4th of July theme in it. So let's start, and we'll put in a new one, but let's start on the bow. Okay, so let's make the bow. This is the same bow that went into the fall version of our truck, and I'm just gonna show it to you really quick here. It's very simple. If you watch the bow video from 2020, this is called the Mary Casey bow. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take about, let's just start with 6 inches, and we're gonna make a loop, okay? So you're gonna make a loop, like so, all right? That's it. And then you're gonna gather it together, okay? Now here's the issue. Now this, let's back up a little bit. This ribbon came from the Wreath shop, and I will have a link for it in the description box below. That's a lot of ribbon, and I believe it's, oh, I can't remember how much it is, but it's like between, you know what, I'll put it on the screen here. That's how much it is per roll, and it's a very good value because this is top-notch ribbon. Now I use the other ribbon for the other truck, and it's not quite as nice as this ribbon, okay? So let's get back to the bow making. So we have our little loop here. We're holding it with our hand. So you see this side is not the right side. So what I do is I'm just going to twist it, okay, so that the right side is showing. Just takes a little bit of finger strength here, okay? Keep holding it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to measure 6 inches from this point to this point, which is here. I'm going to gather it, and I'm going to bring it back. Okay, 6 inches. We're going to do 6 inches again. But before we do that, we have to twist it, okay, so that the right side is showing. So measure another 6 inches, and you're going to gather it, and you're going to bring it back to the center for your fingers to hold, okay? All right, and make sure you twist it. We're going to do another 6 inches. And gather it, come back to the middle, and twist, okay? And we're gonna do another 6 inches. So 6, 6, 6, and 6. So the first, basically, 5 loops that you do, you're gonna just measure 6 inches. Now, I did not get that quite right. So let's do this again. And we're gonna come back, okay. Now, this is where I talked to you about in the last clip here, before the last one. If you didn't want to add so many loops to your bow, you don't have to. This is where you would stop, okay? But we're going to add that extra loop. We're going to have 3 loops on this side, 3 loops on this side, and then you have your center loop. Now, the last 2 loops, we're going to do 7 inches. Again, twist, so the right side is showing. So now we're going to do 7 inches because we want it just a little bit bigger than these 2 loops, okay? You can kind of see it's coming together. You're gonna twist it again and another 7 inches. And listen, that's it, guys. That's how easy it is. So what do I do now? Well, we wanna make a tail. So I'm gonna just measure out 15 inches here. about there. So I'm gonna just cut that, just kind of in the ballpark. And I'm gonna twist, and then I'm gonna put it up here, and I'm gonna hold it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a zip tie. I know you're thinking, Julie, why are you taking a zip tie? Because it's just, to me, it's just easier. I'm gonna go through that center loop, and then I'm going to connect it. I know I'm smushing it, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna take my tails here, and we're gonna cut those. We're gonna just do that, and then I'm gonna just do it again. I'm gonna fold it over and make a dovetail. Okay, so now we have our dovetail. So let's flip it over. All right, look how pretty. And the fact that this ribbon is such quality ribbon, I'm telling you, there's a difference in the ribbon. So that if you get it from the Wreath shop, make sure you click on the link in the description box below, either the Wreath shop link that I have, or I'll have the actual link to this beautiful ribbon, okay? And so now, how are we gonna put it on our thing? We're gonna grab some of our 26 gauge wire because we want it to go into it. And when you, this is not 26 gauge, guys, this is 22 gauge. So I'm just going through in there. I just went in the center loop, and then I'm just going to twist it. All right, and then I'm just going to keep twisting it so it has a nice strong wire to go into our little truck. Okay, guys, I went shopping in my stash. You know, if you're a good crafter, you have a stash. And I have a winter stash of things that usually I get on clearance. Are you like me? Answer me in the comments below. Are you like me? Do you like to go at the end of the season and buy the clearance stuff so that you can use it the next year? So that's me to a T. I've done that all my life. My mama taught me good, okay? So I did get some of these from the Wreath shop. So you can get these actually from the Wreath shop, and I will leave the link, of course, in the description box below, like I always do. But I just thought these were really pretty, and it's gonna kind of, we want the woods, okay? So if you had some like little Christmas trees, because I didn't want to take an extra trip to the store, I don't have any Christmas trees to put in this, but I think that would be really cute too. And I think you could probably pick those up at the Dollar Tree. So let's put our bow in first. We got our pretty little bow. Again, I just put a new thing here because I have a new one. So I'm gonna put this one back just a little bit further than we did the first one. And you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on this one because I feel like the stuff that I'm gonna put on this particular truck is gonna be a little bit heavier because I feel like these branches are gonna be heavier than the leaves and stuff I used. But again, I can just take this out. It'll just, you know, you're gonna fill it up anyway. So I'm just gonna do this, all right? So we are going to just kind of put our bow in there, and we'll play with our bow a little bit more. We can always put it down just a bit more. So what I have here are some I had only 2 of these, so I wanted to use these because I like the kind of glistening snow look. But I also had, let's see here, this. So this is going to be kind of one of the last things. And you know what? I think that's a Dollar Tree product. And I got that last year. I hope they have that again this year. And again, if you like to shop Dollar Tree, I have a link for my Dollar Tree in the description box. Okay, so I found one of these. Thought that was cute. That's a Hobby Lobby throwback. So we'll just take that off. So, but first I'm going to add some of these. So we're just going to cut these down. I'm making a lot of noise over here, I know. I'm just gonna cut that one. Let's save that for, I'm gonna save that for me to look up. And then I'm gonna cut this a little bit. This is gonna give us some real height. These are amazing. Again, Amazon shop, if you need some, Amazon shop. And I'm gonna start by putting these in first, just simply because they're the biggest thing. And it takes a little bit of strength there. Okay, so let's do another one here. All right, so you want to use everything you have. And I kind of like to put the taller things in the back here because really we're going to just show off one side. And let me make sure you see that. See how I put them in the back? So we have another one. So let's put him right here. Remember, there's no wrong way, guys. There's no wrong way. You will make this beautiful, okay? So that looks good. So let's just do that. And then let's add these guys. We're just gonna just put one maybe right here. And this is a little bit taller. I hope this angle works for you guys. Are you excited to decorate for Christmas? I love decorating for fall, but I so love decorating for Christmas. So there's what that's coming around as. So before we add any more of the big stuff, I have this like jingle bells thing, and I'm not really sure what it was. I thought it was a garland, but honestly, I don't think it's a garland. I think it was like one of those like, just like rings, but of course I don't want to use it for that. I keep hitting this guy, and this might be cute. This is a Dollar Tree little in the party supply, and I keep hitting him. But this might be cute if you wanted to fill like a little tree in it and just, you know, I think that would be really cute. But let me put that out of the way because I keep hitting him. So I'm going to cut this. Again, this is part of my stash. So I'm going to cut it, and we're going to make picks out of it. So this is the next natural place to cut it. So then I have that pick, okay? So now let's just put it down in there, wherever you want. Okay, and then it's kind of like the jingle bell thing going on right now. So let's cut another one. And that's pretty much how you can take things that are all connected and just repurpose it in a way that makes it work for you. And then I'm just gonna like get him down there. So I think he's looking so pretty. But I know that the Wreath shop has a lot of these, so make sure you go get one. I think it's super duper cute. I hope they still have them in stock by the time this video is out, because what I'll do is I'll share, if you are on social media, if you're on TikTok, if you are on Facebook, Instagram, make sure you're following me, because I share these projects before I get on YouTube. So I'll share like the finished project, and I'll say, hey, watch me on YouTube. And I have a lot of you guys that will go out and buy the products or order their products so that you can have it hopefully in time to watch it and to make it with me. So, oh, this, guys, I can't wait to put this out for Christmas. Seriously, so cute. I think I'm going to put one in the back here. There we go. Just to kind of fill them in. So we've got one more. So we're going to put him to the side. So we got this guy. So let's just put him there. All right. So he's looking good. But see, we've got a lot back there to hide. So what are we going to do here? Well, I have this long branch. And I believe this came from like Target. I'm going to kind of move it out of the way. And this was like one of those $5 spots or dollar spot things. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to make a little bit, just cut some branches out so that we can kind of put it in that spot, because we don't want him to look bare, okay? Okay, so I've already cut a bunch of branches, and I just did varying sizes, okay? And you can always make them smaller if you need to, but I'm just gonna kind of put them in the back here. This is the back of our truck, okay? I'm just gonna put it on the sides. You don't need a piece of foam the full length of this. Just get the Dollar Tree one. It will work just fine. And basically, we're just kind of filling this in. We're finishing the forest, so to speak. Okay. And then just kind of put them down a little bit. And I'm thinking, we're almost done there. We're just going to fill it in. I'm looking a little bit. Okay, so I think that fills in the back really nice. So now I'm looking in the front. And I think we need some kind of in the front here. So let's just grab a couple of these. This is going to be too long. So I'm going to cut it like in the middle here to kind of create some more. And so I'm going to put that in there. You might be able to see this a little bit better than me right now. There you go. And I'm gonna just kind of put him down in there. And I'm gonna go to this side. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, so let's look. Yep, that's filling in the gaps there. All right, see how easy this is? Seriously, it's so easy to do, and you're just gonna play with your ribbon, have it wherever you want it to be. All right, and now I think the finishing touches. Now, I think what would be really pretty is if you had twinkle lights and you put a twinkle light, and this is perfect. You could just slip a battery pack back here, turn it on. Absolutely stunning. So then I'm gonna take some of my Dollar Tree. Seriously, just Dollar Tree, like they look like they're little ferns, but with snow on them. There we go. Just gonna do one there. And again, you're just gonna cut it to get the piece you want. One more piece. So let's kind of put him back here. Okay. And I think that's pretty. We've got one more of these. Let's just kind of, might as well use it. I don't want to have to, I won't have it to put in another project. So, oh my goodness. Is he not cute, guys? And you're just going to play with your bow. So I'm going to get to a spot here. But hold on, because I'm going to show you the rest of what he looks like. Okay, that's how the Christmas version turned out. I think it turned out super duper cute. So thank you so much for watching my video. You're probably hearing the ground squeak beneath me, but that's okay. Make sure you leave me a truck or something Christmassy in the comments if you've lasted this long in the video, which I always appreciate. Make sure to click on the links in the description box. And until next time, we'll see you in Julie's Wreath Boutique. Bye-bye.